Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow YouTubers, Facebookers. Welcome to another edition of Aries Sky Release Video Blog. I'm Aries Sky. As you can see, I got Mr. Moppy under the table as usual. We are in the observation car for this part of the video. Part 1 was in our what do you call it? Our private area downstairs, which we knew Pasco was going to get some people. So currently it is almost 10 o'clock at night, and I am hoping to basically pass the time and hope I can back and score some soda downstairs before 10 o'clock. And that is the plan that I'm looking forward to in this video. So, anyways, this is all we're doing right now, and there we go. So, anyways, once this video is done, I still gotta wash up my face just a bit and prepare for getting off in Spokane. Probably in Spokane, me and Chloe will take a nap. We haven't checked the weather report out in or around the area of I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, in the area around where we live. So we don't know how freezing it's going to be and if the train's going to be on time. If it isn't, etc., etc., Chloe and I have about an hour and a half to kill before we get warmed up on a warm bus. But then we only get to spend about an hour on the bus, and then we get to spend another, 10 minutes, 15 minutes freezing or so until we get home. So when we get home tomorrow morning, we'll be checking mail. Chloe and I have to get a shower, and then Chloe and I have to decide whether we're taking the shopping bus to what do you call it? To town, basically, to pick up our supplies and stuff and head home, or if we're gonna stay in. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Chloe knows what she's gonna do, so do I. What I'm planning to do probably in this video is see, every time I talk to guys, yeah, the reason for it is because we're coming across a lot of crossings, which out here in the middle of the sticks, they shouldn't be putting in a crossing every 15, 20 feet or 30 feet because he's got to blow his horn so much. But hey, it works, right? So, anyways, what's going to happen is, that I want to talk to you about part 2, and that is why part 2. Yeah, I know. I bet you guys enjoy this. Mr. I'm gonna blow the air horn Sometimes I think being on a train can be annoying unless you're in your own private car. Then your own coach and sleeper. Sleepers are all the way at the back of the train this time around. There's only one for this one. But in the middle of the night, they will connect up more sleepers from Seattle and continue on its way to, I believe, Chicago. Problem is, I think they only carry 2 sleepers on board. Currently, this train is got a coach slash baggage car compartment thing is probably a good 50, 60 feet. The baggage car when I saw it today was just piles of stuff. So I was like, wow. So, but anyways, so the guy, so when the train gets connected to Spokane, they're gonna have the dining car. They're gonna have the dining car and the dining car and the observation car, which we get always on the Portland run, just so people need to eat. However, I hear when you get in the next morning, if you start in Portland, what happens is you end up with what do you call it? The next morning when you're getting into Whitefish, Montana, pretty much you get meals and not cold meals, or like right now, if you start off on the Empire Building in Seattle, and you have a sleeping car, you get an extra hot meal in the dining car. Whereas if you're on the Empire Building, you get a cold sandwich or whatever box meal until you get into Spokane, and then it changes over. So, on that aspect. So, anyways, I need to check on, I talked to Chloe about some other stuff too, but me and Chloe didn't get much talking time on the train like we were planning. We didn't get much talking time in at the hospital. See, what happened last night was Chloe was kind of upset. She was cold. She walked everywhere. And I was having chest pain, which I was talking to Chloe and it confirmed that I have CAF. Coronary artery disease. Yeah. So, anyway, back to my story. So she was cold till we got into Spokane last night. We decided after that to get a soda, and tonight Chloe's got about 2 hours in between getting off the train and getting to 7-Eleven. So me and Chloe's got to sit down and figure out what we're getting. Problem is right now Chloe came up here to see if we can score some soda when the club car closes, and then afterwards, I'm gonna probably grab maybe 4 cans of soda for myself if I can, and Chloe can have a can for herself, and we're gonna be 2 hours anyway. So worst case scenario is if there's no soda, I'll have to grab one out of the vending machine with my debit card in Spokane while waiting for
Good evening, passengers. This is Kathy McCampaign. At this time, I will be making my last call. This is the last car for the cafe. Once again, this is the last call for the cafe. The cafe will be open tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Thank you.
So, it's 9:41, so we're hoping we can get down there at 10, and if not, we're gonna just probably go. I'll probably pack up my laptop, and then let Chloe play here, and I'll go wash up my face and take a nap because I'm gonna end up going. Well, Chloe is just saying she's gonna probably end up down there, if we don't get soda right now. We don't know what's going on. So, but she did say an announcement in 10, so we're gonna try and see what happens, and if we score, well, good for us. My phone's with me so far. I haven't had any messages. 3G is pretty spotty right now, kind of crappy in my opinion. No signal either. We're out in the middle of the boondocks, so as that. But let me get back to the story. So, got into Spokane, and well, me and Chloe's wanting to talk. We have a couple things we need to discuss, and yet one is, 7-Eleven food, and another is personal goals that I want to get out of the way up here. And two is, I know Chloe, I don't know if she's been depressed, cranky, grumpy, whatever, but she wanted me to pack up a couple books for her to read on the train. Hasn't happened. Hasn't happened. And then the third problem I'd like to talk to Chloe about also is, and this isn't things like, whoa, bad Chloe. I think it's a situation of how do you put it without sounding like a rude arsehole? Discussion besides the fly fishing thing, where she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna read," and no. The other thing is we packed up some ramen, and we didn't use it. Clothes that we're wearing currently, I just swapped out my bra and camisole underwear for fresh, but otherwise, me and Chloe are carrying excess weight, and I think if we're taking any more of these trips, which we will in January, we might want to lower the weight because we're not, we're
I was just prepared in case if we had to stay in Portland because of your heart.
Yeah, well, I only threw a dress in, but anyways, we did find out the heart doctor's going to do a gamma test down there. She's concerned. It's good that we know how that doctor that knows what's going on. She is Chinese, so what the heck. But the point I'm trying to make to you, all you lovely out there, is that Chloe, I want to talk about the excess weight. I mean, in my backpack, I've accessed most of the papers I needed. I've carried a couple brochures with me that I've looked over thoroughly, read some stuff.
You're not really wasting suitcase down on the laptops.
Well, my laptop's done out of
But my laptop does.
But, and then, for example, the excess weight thing, is also, and I know we have it for, Freda is our blankets, which we dearly need, but, if we're going to be, sleeping on the builder here, then we might as well just use a blanket when we sleep, because that's the way it works, in my humble opinion, for all of you wondering about this wonderful video that I'm making it, because I find it, to be interesting to know that everything works out for the best. I need to go over the budget once more tonight because it's tomorrow, and so that's another goal I got to work on tonight. I'm hoping to sit down with Chloe, have something to drink, relax. I wish I would have met up with my family, my favorite peeps, or at least my favorite peep, Karen. But it doesn't work because Karen is, busy, and I wanted to make a joke with her this morning about she wanted to. It was pick on Rita Day, and I don't mind. So I turned around and said, "Hey, let's pick on Chloe, Corey, and Tara." He's like, "No fun." No fun, yeah. And then Chloe's like, "No, I'll join in on the fun and pick on Rita." Pick on me, Chloe, you don't get anything. You're going to be going hungry in Portland for lunches. Now my two family members can, but me, I wanted to pick on Chloe. I mean, I'm not picking on her right now. I'm just saying, we had books we packed, never used them. But then again, I think Chloe would also think that as a team, like Corey and Tara, our team, as a team, Chloe looked after me and I looked after her, and
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Just to give you a little bit of information here, starting at 10 p.m. and until 7 a.m. on a train, it will be considered quiet time. During this time, there will be no announcements made unless it is an emergency, so please make sure to be sleeping under your seat check.
Yeah, under the seat
Make sure
check.
you're sleeping under that seat check so we know what stop you are getting off at and can make sure that you are waiting for that stop.
You see? So, either the guy is done.
We do also ask that if you're going to be staying up late, that you do use headphones or go to the lounge car. The upper level of the lounge car will still be open even if the cafe is closed, so that you do not disturb other passengers while you're watching movies, playing games, or on your phone. Again, we do implore you to sleep under your seat check. If you do not sleep under your seat check, we don't know where you're supposed to get off at, and you will get taken past your stop. Please sleep under your seat check. Thank you.
So, anyways, earlier we had someone that was supposed to get off, and I think Vengeant White Salmon ended up all the way to Portland because they were sleeping in a different area. So, but anyways, so see, this is the stuff that we get all the time, all the time. So, but anyways, the bottom line is, for some of you lovely subscribers out there, is that I was driving through Pioneer, well, not driving, but riding on the train through Pioneer Square in Portland. And I was thinking about Pioneer Square, Seattle, and I was like, hey, those tents must be what Sid was talking about, like a cider fest. See? I would love to have a cider. Heck, we don't even know what's going on. So, all I know is I am hoping everything works out properly. So, but yeah, I need to talk to Chloe about weight and etc. and so forth. And so one of the things I want to tell my favorite two peeps about is first test I'm getting done is a nuclear stress test in Portland before surgery. So the problem is unless they schedule me earlier, I scheduled a day before surgery. So appointment is 12:45. Surgery will be at 6 a.m. Should be no trouble. Doctor thinks even with coronary artery disease, I can handle the anesthesia. So in my humble opinion, I wanted to share that with you.
I'll be right back again. Remember, you got 2 minutes.
So, what Chloe's talking about is we have 10 minutes before they close, and I'm hoping to get in before then. So, shut down the computer, fold it up, get it prepared. So, anyways, while we're at it, I wanted to share that with you all. But yeah, so I need to talk to Chloe about weights. We also got to talk about goals, which I don't know. Maybe while Chloe is getting our getting our 7-Eleven food, I can do another video. See, once we get on the builder to go back to it, we don't have any talk. So one of the things I want to talk to Chloe about in my trip is what food I want and tobacco I want. I'm gonna get some tobacco. There's no ifs, ands, buts. And then in the morning, I gotta sit down and do my budget. So I might, what I might do is I might close this up and leave the power on idle, and then I will get everything moving along. I want to thank my sister Tara. I love her dearly. She means the second world to me. I just wish I could be there for her for just because she's an awesome sister. I want to thank her and Corey. She was worried about me yesterday, talking about how a girl like me and Chloe should be eating ramen, dry ramen, pretty much the way ramen was. But basically, the context was that we shouldn't be eating spam and crackers. The thing is, it's what we had available to us at a affordable cost. So, because of the affordable cost, then we need to take care of it. So, in that aspect. So, and that's how I see everything in this giant, big picture. So, I don't know, but you know how it goes. So, Chloe and I are waiting, and so we are getting prepared, and then we are doing really well, and then everything's good. Chloe's like, we got 10 minutes, so Chloe's like running back right now. See, there's doors behind us, if you can see. That door there, or that door there goes directly outside. See, behind that door is the engine. So if you go that way, this way, you end up hitting all the way to the sleeping part. But I believe it's, I have to ask Chloe, which one was? One observation car, 2 coach cars, and
One
sleeper.
coach car.
1 coach car. How many sleepers?
2.
2 sleepers. So, and then they connect up and they do the dining car, like you said, with the other car to
along with the 2 coach cars, 2 sleepers, and a whole luggage car.
So, anyways, the lovely Chloe's back. I think she had to go use the bathroom or something. So, but anyways, before we head downstairs again to our own coast after we try to force something to drink, we will personally be, if we can set it up, I want to go over the budget for closing the computer completely, because once it's closed, probably not going to turn it back on unless I want to use it for video and whatever station it is. I don't even know what they call it.
Are we going shopping tomorrow?
Are we? Yes, I think we are. Are we?
So we're doing Amazon, showering, and Walmart eating.
Yeah, well, I'll do Amazon when I get back from Walmart.
Why don't we just do it over there? It's going to be a showering each.
Because I want to make sure that our other issues will take care of Walmart, which is our layaway for.
They'll get taken care of.
No, you have a big enough chunk coming out anyway, so sure. Anyways, Chloe's worried about her other present, and she doesn't have to, but one of the things is we don't need to pick up much supplies tomorrow at Walmart, because we're just paying off our layaway, and then we're, I don't know where Missy gets the salsa.
Well, then I'm going to do my shopping after we do Amazon.
So, like I said, I don't know where Chloe is getting the chips, because we will be doing probably tomorrow evening.
I'm going to Walmart just after we do Amazon.
See, she's so determined to get that other hoodie.
Because I want to get for price spikes up or it sells out.
Well, we don't even know what's going on. I'm going to check online tomorrow morning on this whole thing. So, anyways, with that said, everyone, I might do a part 3 tonight, because this is on the builder, and we're hoping to give you some updates about the fourth episode. So please subscribe, please post comments, feedback. Thank you. May God bless you and everything.